And even when you are called for this, you make yourself available. Thank you, Mayego. I don't want to waste most of your time, but I just want to tell you there are millions, not thousands, and millions of Nigerians who believe in your cause, who listen to what you said, and are ready to do whatever it takes to break out of that country. Thank you, and may God bless you.
And you too, Uche. Thank you so much for your time as well, right? Stay safe, man.
Yes, I don't want to take much of your time. Thank you so much, Mayego. Thank you. Continue. Thank you, Mayego.
Thank you so much, Uche. That's Uche there from Turkey. And I love you, Uche, by the way, because I don't remember I've spoken with you before. If this is the second time, it's really great to hear from you. Seriously, okay? So I have another person on the line, right? Hello there.
Hello, Mayego, Baba.
Hello, sir. How are you? Nothing too much, other than same old. I wish something new.
Baba, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Baba. So if you see, I sent you a video on your WhatsApp line. It's about a woman.
Right.
It's about a woman who was talking about how Lebanon became a Muslim nation.
I saw that video.
You should watch that thing.
About to start. Honestly speaking, it was it was eye-opening. But tell us more about it, especially for listeners.
No, the woman was just playing the history of what is going to happen to Nigeria, exactly how it happened in Lebanon.
Yes,
that's what she was basically saying. And it's surprising how our people are so docile. The one I'm even more angry about is the people from the Middle Belt. You sit down there and young people are being killed left, right, front, and center. Support this same government. That is. I don't know.
It's all kind of sweet, sour taste. Maybe not sweet, but probably sour taste that people seems to just have gotten used to. Like they say, Baba, they said that, what do you want us to do? We don't know what to do and all of that. But when they are told that you could do this or that, they never really want to do that, right?
It is glaring. It is glaring that this thing is going to go down between tribal and religious lines. I keep saying this, but it is what it is. How can you just come, man?
You know one thing that scares me, Baba, is that somehow, I don't know. I sat down yesterday and he actually got to me. I said, we know the armed Fulani terrorists in our forest, right? We've had their successes against them, even though we don't have all the the necessary, sort of equipments to fight them. But we still had some few successes after, which means if we have the right resources, we can always conquer that. Then my fear is that somehow this same system is injecting this blood of extremism into our young people in Yoruba land. And guess what? They are not just saying it to them. They are funding such ideology in Yoruba land. The ideology that is going to bring extremists into us as well, which means the Yoruba land that we know we could handle all our external invaders, is becoming unsafe from ourselves, because that is another doom that they are projecting on Yoruba land, a cancer from Nigeria. That worries me, Baba. We have young people right now who are going to grow intolerant because of religion in Yoruba land soon. The way we are going.
That's the scariest part, Baba. That's the scariest part. And that is how they get into your skin. They get into your society. They get into your culture.
Yes.
They use people like that who are not thinking. What has religion got to do with your humanity? You are first human before you are a Christian or you're a Muslim. So why do you think that your religion should be the religion that you are talking about? God is not religious.
God doesn't have any religion. Some people don't know that.
God doesn't have any religion.
Anyway, God doesn't have any religion.
Make I give other people space to talk.
So much, You stay safe. Let me take another one here. Here we go. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Elder.
Yeah. Mayego. Hello.
Báwo ni sir?
Yeah.
Everybody can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yes, yeah, first of all, Nigeria is better, like you always said. So it's better we quickly break it up to save life, because we will blackmail each other to death till Jesus Christ come.
Dog eat
all right?
dog. Like we'll be tearing ourselves apart at every opportunity.
Oh yes, Mayegu, ask yourself a question. Ask yourself a question. Saying an Igbo man sitting down in Enugu or Abakaliki, now wake up in the morning, there's no water. Are you listening to me?
I am following you, sir.
Okay, so that Igbo man wake up in Abakaliki or Indonesia. Wake up in the morning, no water, no electricity, no food, nothing. And you now look up. You now say, oh, if not because of this Yoruba man or this Hausa man, so they are the one that are responsible for me not to have electricity, not to have water, not to have all the necessary infrastructure for me to live a meaningful life. The same thing, that man in Ekiti or in Ibadan or in Badagry, wake up in the morning, start looking the face of the God and start blackmailing Igbos and blackmailing Hausa or TV, say they are the one responsible for his own miserable life. The same thing, Hausa, Fulani, we do the same thing. Because the truth of the matter is this, Mayegu, if you go to Ibadan, go to Bini, go to Yenegua, from there go to Enugu, from there go to Maiduguri and Katsina and Kanu. Come down to Benue and Nasarawa, all of them like that. The ordinary people in Nigeria, they are facing the same terrible life.
Very, very hard.
Okay? That's right. Because the truth of the matter is this. Hausa Fulani, they've already conquered their people long time ago. Now, what the people in the south, whether in the southeast or in the southwest, what they are copying from them is that because they are worried, how come these people, how come are you able to conquer your people this way? Can't you see if a governor went to a certain ceremony in the north, can't you see how people sit on the floor like an idiot? They conquer them.
They say it's
they conquer the people. Yeah, no. You see, it's a conquer. They conquer them. Okay? They conquer the space and the people. Now, and that is the same thing the Southerners are copying from them now.
Trying to weaken us and make us subjective to them, like submissive.
That's right. I was talking to people. I was talking to. They will be hearing my voice now. Because they watch your program. Those people that they said they control Nigeria. I was talking to one of them about 4 days ago. Okay, in Yoruba land. Yes, all right. Then I said to them, I said, yes, sir. I said, I understand. But sometimes I look up and just think, saying, I don't think there's any reasonable or educated man is in Nigeria anymore. Because if you look at what is happening in Nigeria, you will not look at it like this from this angle. There was a time Mr. Nnamdi Kanu said Nigeria, yes, he said Nigeria is a zoo. He said Nigeria is a zoo. To be honest, Kanu was too generous.
Yeah, that's what people said. They say he's generous.
Yes.
In fact, that Nnamdi Kanu really want to say it. Nigeria, zoo is organized. They say zoo is organized.
Oh yes.
You see how the animals they are respectfully.
That's right. So now, if you look at what I mean by, let me go back to this blackmailing each other we are talking about. Yes, now, these political dispensations is on now. You understand? If you go to all these one Nigerian people in Igbo now, is Obi, they are following easy.
Go to Yoruba now. Go to Yoruba land now. All these one Nigerian people, you understand, is Tinubu.
That's right.
Go to the north. Go to the north. Atiku said something yesterday. Many people think Atiku is stupid. Okay. Atiku said the right thing. Atiku said in the north, because sometimes I look at Obi is a fool. You understand? It's just you always use one language, say enabler.
Is he actually a fool? Because a fool is somebody who doesn't know what he's doing. Some said he knows what he's doing, and eventually he's leading back to Nigeria. Is it not?
Mayego, all these people are fool because they think all of us are fool. So they are more fool. Okay. Because, for example, now, who told Obi is going to become president of Nigeria? Who told him? It's wasting his time. It's just you always use one language. That language called enabler. It's an enabler. Just like two of them are enabler. They're just enabling the system.
Validating the system.
Validating the system. That's right. So that's right. What Obi is doing in that contest is just to blackmail Igbo in 2023 that Igbo participated.
Back in Nigeria.
That's right. The same thing Tinubu is doing. And this Tinubu, please, every Yoruba that hear me now, please, I want to say one prayer for Tinubu. If I say this prayer, please say amen more than 1,000 times. Tinubu is bringing serious problem to Yoruba land. I'm very sorry. I'm happy. I'm happy. You saw Obasanjo. Obasanjo said something about very soon they won't be able to go to church anymore, all this type of thing. That is what is going to happen. I've told people, if Tinubu win the elections, in 2023, in Yoruba land, Fulani will be feeding their animal, their cow. They will be feeding them in the church on Sunday. All right? That is what is going to happen. So now, at Tinubu, you are talking,
I thought you said that you wanted to say a prayer. I was waiting to say amen, but
the prayer, that prayer is that if it's going to be tomorrow, they will pronounce Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. May God Almighty let him die today. If it's going to be pronounced.
Have you thought about that prayer? Is it not better that make all of them know? I don't even know how you want to frame the prayer. Because if anything happened to him, maybe Shetima go there. Well, help me.
You see. Let me that's fine. Let me tell you something. You are talking about unity. These Nigerian people, the fools. Unity, you understand? They talk about unity. All right. So where's the unity? All right. And that is why anybody that if Tinubu, let us believe Tinubu win. Okay. Tinubu went to pick another Fulani Kanuri. Because that guy that follow him is a Fulani as well. It's a Fulani Kanuri. That's Shetima.
Yes, that's true.
Okay? That's right. So it's a Fulani Kanuri. That Fulani Kanuri man now is a Muslim. Tinubu now forget Igbos. Population of Igbo in Nigeria, they are about 90% of Christians. Okay? When you go to the south, right from Benin, down to Ibibio land, to Yenoga, and the Kalabari and the Ijaw people, 86% of them are Christian. The population of Yoruba people is 50-50. Forget about this, where the jihadists in Ibadan, that shit too. That is talking rubbish. Okay? The population of Yoruba is 50-50 Muslim and Christian. When you go to the central part of Nigeria,
all of you religion people like this, when you begin to share the population, where they put all of us, we don't get religion. When you say 50-50, all of us, the Babalawos, the Mamalawos, all the brother Lawos, sister Lawos, we have never been factored in at all. We not be human.
Okay, well, listen. I think you are accusing wrong persons. You understand? I've never been to church in the US 20 years, and I will never go to the end of my life.
Okay? Let's say Christian 30%, Muslim 30%. All of us will look at religion 40%. So we'll start arguing about that because it's real. Even the Babala will be see. Yes, sir. Let me tell you something, right?
So now, Tinubu now said
quickly.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
When I was growing up, when I was growing up in we always welcome people from all over because they believe that Odogbolu has a lot of jazz people. Yeah. So all
that's how we are. Yeah, in Yoruba land.
So pastors will come. Yeah. Pastors that is redeemed pastor, winners Shabbat pastor, B Square. I mean, sorry, I said B Square, Four Square Church pastor. I have. So the question.
Okay, all right, okay.
Argument Christian 50%, Muslim 50% in you buy is so wrong, correct?
Yeah. Okay.
But continue. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You are right because there are some people who used to believe because
we are many. Christian, because Muslim, or anybody who discuss me. Because it's
true. Because if we are talking about Muslim and Christian, So into what Tinubu himself, maybe to Apollo, maybe to where say Lokodi. Say I want Nigeria, Nigeria, say we realize to pay 88 to better reply come to my 80 years. No Nigeria, no the meaning. The meaning of 88 is that Tinubu is telling you if it is only one person remaining in Nigeria, I will spend like 8 years. That is what he said. That man is so desperate. And now you now go and bring Muslim tickets. Okay? What about the other religions? Now, what the Hausa Fulani is trying to tell you at the end of the day is that it's only Muslim that can lead Nigeria.
No, they said there is no Christian that will lead them in Nigeria.
That's right. And the same thing with the PDP. The PDP now said with the argument they said they wanted to win they won the election and it is only Northern that can win the election. They now go and bring
election.
That's right. They now go and bring another Fulani from Cameroon. One Fulani from Nigeria just wanted to finish in the person of Gokwari.
Cameroon is going to come and bury us.
That's right. So now, when they finish that one, when they finish his 8 years, they've already established it. Say no standard can become the president of Nigeria anymore. People should know that the danger. They should know the danger that is coming. The day of catastrophe is very near.
Yes.
The day of catastrophe.
Yeah. Ìjọ tí èṣù tó bínú tó gba kẹ́ẹ̀gì.
Ọjọ́ burúkú tí èṣù gbomi mu. Àwọn people náà ló dẹ̀ máa àwọn people náà àwọn náà máa dà like we said the other day. Àwọn people yìí àwọn náà ló máa destroy system yẹn because they will press the button of self destruction. How will Atiku go to rule Nigeria peacefully after Buhari Fulani just finished?
8 years.
That's right. How is Tinubu going to win Tinubu going to rule Nigeria peacefully with two Muslims? What about Igbo and other people? You understand? Mm-hmm. So they are full. Let them press the button of that destruction. I've told you, the election of 2023 is going to be the beginning of the solutions of Nigeria. And I said this before. I'm not a coward. I'm following the system.
I've always been saying it.
Nigeria is not going to be. Is going to papuka in the next 6 to 9 years. Thank you very much for giving me the chance.
Yes. Is that when that happens, it is not your fault. It is not my fault. It is the fault of the criminals who chose to destroy everybody.
And because Mayego, you have to look at it like this. Because Mayego, if you take your flight today and you go to Nigeria, if you stand one place, if you can think very well, you will now realize that population of around 250 million people. If you look at the output, you understand? The output of 200 million people in Nigeria is just like our population is 4 million. Okay? Now, and everything, so all the statistics shows, if you look at the electricity we have, 250 million people, we can only generate only 4,000 megawatts of electricity. We cannot even transmit it. No. And we are not really lazy people, but the system has made Nigeria to become lazy. We are the laziest people in the whole world. Mm-hmm. Okay, when Ukraine is fighting war, you understand? They are still exporting.
I know.
Yeah, they are still exporting food.
I know.
They are still exporting food.
They deal with Russia to allow grains to pass through the Black Sea. You know what I mean now? So
that's right.
They can let all the whole world running mad of, you know.
No, man.
Ukraine, where they fight,
you know,
me and you will talk some other time. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
No.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll take one more, then I'll call it a night, okay? Hello
there. Hello, my brother.
Hello, ma. How are you?
Hey, we thank God, we give God the glory. Tale itunle otunga.
But
oh, to show you, they fear. See our people the more they tend to show that fear and try to cover it, the more mistakes they won't make. Because one more, for the past 8 years, their evil plans and what they bust up. Now, what they say executed, huh?
What he executed.
One of them,
time to run out on them.
That's it. And now they are so desperate to put everything in place. And thinking, maybe they are fast to share for assure you everybody will be dumb and dormant. And
you'll be dumb, but they will just wake up one day, they will just say you are the president and vice, then you can go and do whatever you want to do. But they don't have a clue.
They are so entrenched in their so-called belief. People, most people,
you can deceive all the people sometimes, or you can deceive some people all the time, but you cannot deceive all the people all the time.
That's it.
No.
And this is one thing that they need to get into their skull. All this the plan. Ati Baba Kanu, Shogodele. Already.
No history, no record, kilo day. Desperation, you know. Program from nowhere, Benin Republic, Abibi Gabon, Abibi Kono, ni to kon di pe
education.
First 20 years of his life.
If you talk to school, classmates here, I want to join school. Nigeria needs to wake up. Yoruba needs to just wake up. And this man is so desperate.
The desperation is real.
The level of the desperacy over beyond this world. This man is so desperate and he doesn't care. And the more desperation again, on display, the more more.
Exactly.
A good example, only Taiwan, he took bride that was to read so long day in a bishop.
Can
you imagine?
To convince you of what?
Can you imagine?
Láti bishop, láti Nigerian Christian, kí ló le tó yẹn lójú ayé, tá sì ní bọ̀rọ̀ no mai duguri. This is àwọn ibi táwọn èèyàn wà all over the world. Nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ mọ̀ màmọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ń sìn tó bá sáré BCIA ni. But they could put that stunt man simply because, like you said, they believe all of us are going to be dumb, dumber, and dumbest. And nobody will notice.
These people, honestly speaking, they need to think. It's
just a matter of time.
It's a matter of time. Because níbi tí wọ́n desperate dé, wọ́n kó àwọn ewúrẹ́ wọn kó wọn kúrò ní kíní ọ̀dà wọ́n sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. It's a long time plan.
Lójú wa mà.
And that is why.
Ìjẹ́ yìí mọ̀ pé ẹlẹ́kẹfà lélẹ́yìí tí wọ́n máa break a prison ní Nàìjíríà London Buhari. Ẹlẹ́kẹfà lélẹ́yìí o. Ṣé wá rí inú gbogbo prison mẹ́fẹ̀fà tó break mẹ́fẹ̀fà pátápátá ni wọ́n ti ní àwọn tó pè ní suspect Boko Haram or bandit tó lọ́ọ̀kì mọ́bì kan. Tẹ́yìn go tí wọ́n wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo yẹn lọ ti release wọn síta ń sìn election ṣe ń bọ̀ yìí ń sìn. Gbogbo wọn lọ ti transport ìsọsíbítọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ transport lọ. Ìkan tẹ̀ tún jóyè. Ọlọ́pàá wa ń play.
Ìyẹn tẹ̀ tún jóyè. Ìyẹn tún demand I think about 3.3 billion ni owó tó fẹ́ máa gbà. Ó demand ẹ̀
ni 3.8 million ló náà máa dá fún
àdúgbò
yẹn lóṣooṣù. Owó tax.
Nàìjíríà dán ẹ̀ka wọ child. One child. A known terrorist. Tí ó lọ tí ó pa àìmọye èèyàn. Tí wọ́n gbé sí under wanted. These people think we are just stupid, or maybe our brain doesn't think, or we can't even think beyond our foot. I don't understand. This is a man that is wanted. Despite the fact that this man is labeled wanted.
The police declared him wanted, though. The day of his coronation, and the police they provide security for him. Nigeria.
Can you imagine?
They now said that Zamfara police cannot arrest him because it is only Katsina police that declared him wanted. Yeah, there is another one now, Turuji. His name is Turuji. That Turuji, used to sleep inside governor's house in in Zamfara. Like he's such a big boy, right? To the point that commissioners, special advisor to governor, so they actually see him as somebody that should help him. Help them beg other kidnappers, to take to open up negotiations so that they will pay them and they can release any kidnapped victims. Between them, they know him. When Abuja heard about him, Zamfara now said, "We are declaring him wanted. He's a bad person. We've paid him a lot of money, but we realize that the guy makes more money, man. When government says you have kidnapped 100 people, we'll give you 20 million." The guy knows that if he takes
even that idiot said it. They gave him 50 billion, and they used the money to buy weapons.
More weapons, exactly.
He said it. He said it black and white.
Terrorists betray government. They will collect money from government. Only 50 million. Then why 100 people? 2 million, 33 million, or 100 people. That's 300 million naira. So they will collect government money. They will be waiting for them to release the victims. Then they will now start asking the family of the victims to bring the money. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. And then we realized that it wasn't like any effort to stop terrorism. It's actually a business. All of them are involved. It's a big industry. Whatever they say, now Nigeria allow us to be part of it. If we are not part of Nigeria today, would they be making
the only solution is to break it. And they can take that and put it in the back. Whether they like it or not, sooner or later, kálukú máa gbé orúkọ bàbá ẹ̀ ó máa jẹ́ last ni. Yorùbá máa jẹ́ orúkọ fájà wọn. Àárọ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó kù. Yorùbá ń lọ, Biafra ń lọ. Àwọn tó bá dẹ̀kù tó bá fẹ́ jókòó sílẹ̀, good luck to them.
Àbí?
Ìṣe ó dá wa lójú ni pé Yorùbá máa kúrò nínú ìgbèkùn yìí.
Láìpẹ́ dẹ̀ ni.
Ní agbára tó ń jẹ́ ti Ọlọ́run. Kọ́nù ò bá sọ pé òun fẹ́ fi gbogbo mọ̀lẹ́bí òun fẹ́ fi wọ́n ṣe ṣọtí. Kò lè fi Yorùbá ṣe ṣọtí kó mú yẹn lọ sí bank.
Tábàárẹ̀ ẹni tó promise ẹ̀ ní nǹkan kọ́ lọ fún. Kò lè fi orúkọ Yorùbá kò lè fi Yorùbá ṣe ṣọtí o fún nǹkan tó fẹ́ fún o.
Láíláí kó mú lọ sí bank kó fi pamọ́ síbẹ̀ kọ́nù ò lè fi Yorùbá ṣe ṣọtí.
Ò ní jẹ́ ṣọtí fún ẹni pẹ̀lú deal lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Tó o bá dé understand pé game non play. Kò lè wọlé náà. Káàtẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n jẹ́ kó wọlé. Kọ́lé lóṣù mẹ́ta kó tó padà nù. òpònú burúkú nítorí títí ẹnu kan ṣoṣo. Àwọn ẹran tó kó sẹ́yìn wọn, àwọn èèyàn wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní play emotional game, psychological game, Yorùbá, ronú. Òpònú ní gbogbo tó bá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Ronú nítorí kọlu. Ẹ jẹ́ wo fídíò kan wá bí ti fẹ́ fi wọ̀nyí, ẹ jẹ́ wo náà. Ẹ má ti lọ, ẹ wo eléyìí mà.
Commitment for us as members of the action.
Olórí, olóńgbọ̀n lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. So èmi as a Yoruba man, I will sit down here and I will say that is the best Yoruba has to offer. If they say Yoruba, go and bring somebody to be president of Nigeria, and then I will sit down and say that is the best from Yoruba land. I mean, if you don't get shit,
commitment for us as members of the action.
You can see the man is not even stable. How do you want that to rule for 8 years?
I mean, young people who still have their future ahead of them, right?
And those young people fighting this man's corner, want to kulori, want to fiori, want back paro. Every young person or every young individual fighting this man's corner, want to fiori, want back paro, because, to be honest, if a young person theory about who after ọjọ́ ọ̀lẹ after fún ọmọ èèyàn kan ọmọ Tinubu last week ló jáde nínú kínní lórí Twitter agbótógbésọ́wọ́ was 345 million.
Ẹ wo ẹtì ẹ ní sùúrù ṣé ti gbọ́ ti ọmọ Àbíbá kí ló ti ń pè ṣé Àbíbá lórúkọ ọmọdé yìí ni àbí kí ló ń jẹ́ náà ọmọ Tinubu méjì tí ìkan ra ilé 4.5 million ní Amẹ́ríkà kò ṣiṣẹ́ rí o. Ìkan wà tó jẹ́ kó ṣe graduate ní last year ni, right? Yẹn náà ra lé bí $2.3 million. Wọ́n ṣe iṣẹ́, these are people tó ṣe iṣẹ́ rí o. Ṣé wá láwọn tí wọ́n jí destiny wọn tọ́lọ fún wọn ra property fáwọn ọmọ yẹn. Àwọn yẹn wà nísàlẹ̀ kò ń sìn o. Kí ló ti ń pè?
Àwọn yẹn ṣe bá bí àlà. Àwọn náà ló dẹ̀ máa jàjà òṣì káàkiri ẹsẹ̀ títì. Ó máa ṣe o.
Ayé wọn ta pàù.
Ayé ẹlòmíì ó ti tàbí ti gúgúrú. Ó ti mọ̀ pé tó bá ti fún wọn ní 2,000 naira, wọ́n á máa jàjà bí ìgbóná kiri ni. Àwọn tó rí wọn ti burú bí orí eégún tó ń lé wèrè. Ẹ wo, ẹ jẹ́ release ní ojàre ẹ ṣe ń gan ni.
Fún time lálẹ́ so ẹ jẹ́ kí n bá Larry sọ̀rọ̀ because eléyìí Larry àwọn tó máa ń kàn ginger mi wọn bàbọ̀. Larry, we no get too much time o. Larry. Thank God that you haven't changed your profile picture. I would have been so embarrassed that I was calling you Larry when you are not Larry. So Larry, is that you?
Yeah, Larry on the
line. Larry. So Baba, I'm going to give you just about 3 minutes. Okay, just make it count. My time is so
okay.
So Larry, everybody can hear you, Baba.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, I don't tell you. My religion. Many people say no.
You may need to take off that. You may need to take off that headset, sir. Remove that headset and just use the direct phone. Somehow it makes your voice far away from the phone. Yeah, I know you can hear me.
Okay.
It makes you a bit distance. Yeah.
Okay.
Take your time anyway.
Just hold on, make I change and come off.
No wahala. Just make sure that you don't mistakenly cut off. That would just be it.
Hey,
I'm hearing you. Yeah. Larry.
Hold on.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, go on. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So I dey talk saying a religion is our problem. Fine. Lack of education, I make them happen. We see they can't use religion enter us. You understand what I talk?
They follow you, Baba.
Yeah, lack of education. Our educational system we don't crumble, so mine make us get many agbero. You understand what I talk now? And they purposely do that, like we all know. You understand? So it's not a new thing. Now it's playing a long. In fact, it's giving us a very big lash on our back as Yoruba. But I would want to thank this imam that is in Olori Muslim to one in. That man is a wonderful man.
Right.
Because he has not allowed.
Zulu Gambari. Is that not the leader there? The emir of Ilorin?
Yeah, is it the emir? No, that Yoruba man.
Which of them? Is a Yoruba
the Yoruba man that follows.
Is a Yoruba Fulani man, I'll say. The emir of Ilorin.
No, Baba don't tell it. Baba don't tell it. Don't tell it. Baba don't tell it. Our Yoruba.
Oh, Imam Yoruba.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I get it now. Yeah. So yeah, Imam Yoruba. A brilliant man.
Imam Yoruba, man, that man, anywhere he, Ọlọ́run ò ní ba gbogbo nǹkan tó ti dánù ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yẹn Ọlọ́run ní bàjẹ́. Kẹ́rí bàbá yẹn ò jẹ́ kí wọ́n lo religion tí wọ́n fi mú òun because nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn bá sọ làwọn èèyàn tó wà ní Yorùbá land ló máa follow. Àwọn Muslim tó wà ní Yorùbá land ẹ mọ̀ pé òun ló lórí wọn. But bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe máa ń tó gbogbo nǹkan fún ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ò gbà wípé kí a ní irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kí wọ́n máa lò wọ́n as manipulator because ibi tí problem yẹn wà yìí na big problem. You understand, my brother?
I deal with you, Baba. I deal with you.
Na big problem, and if that man, but let me just cap it up. You know,
yeah, Baba.
That man. Why I keep praying for that man is just for the fact that he's a true Yoruba man. He's a true Yoruba son. He's not a bastard. You know, because when many Yorubas are in the helm of affairs, when they have that power in them, they tend to forget who they are. Especially, just an example, like so.
They don't have purpose. That's why we say that if to say these people who sold the idea of I'm a Yoruba man, I'm this and that, and then they gain access to power since 1999. If they had been pro-Yoruba, right, even if we are still part of Nigeria, our situation shouldn't be this bad and worse. And it's going to even get terrible.
My brother, it's going to be terrible. It's going to get terrible. Like Asha said, there is fire on the mountain, and nobody seems to be on the run. There is big fire on the mountain. And fella don't talk and make I even cap him up with this. Exactly. Fella talk say, this surprising we bring out the peace in us.
This surprising
we bring. Baba, all the peace in Wasita. Kera ọmọ àlè Yorùbá tó wọ́n pariwo Tinubu Muslim. Ṣé ti gbàgbé pé nǹkan tí wọ́n fi mú Boko Haram wọ north nìyẹn. Religion jẹ náà ni. Àwọn northerners wá gbà. Nígbà tí wọ́n gbà tán. Tani tí ní ẹ̀kọ́kọ́ consume. Àwọn ni o.
Àwọn ni Larry. Mo ito man break at me jù. Òun ní pé imagine àwọn tó jọmọ Yorùbá who are actually Yorubas, and their reasons for Tinubu choosing a Muslim, according to them, is because in the north they don't see Tinubu as a real Muslim, and a Yoruba man is explaining that to me, telling me that what do you want them to do? The north will not vote him because they don't see him as a real Muslim. And I'm like, so this northern criminal saying you being a Muslim is not a real Muslim. They only tell whoever is a real Muslim. And you as a Yoruba man, you want to drive
and you are playing, and you're playing into that.
You are playing into the hand because of that. As an excuse.
Yeah, that shows the level of stupidity that we Yorubas have, and I think
Yoruba saying that the North will not vote for him because they don't see Tinubu as a real Muslim. Therefore, Yoruba should forget about Muslim. They should just vote for Tinubu, Muslim. Are you mad? Like, for real?
My brother, I say, go, so it is surprising. We got the beast in us. Yeah, all of us get beat too. Fela, someone talk about Mugoni. Fela, gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ kọ́ ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn. Nígbà tó sọ fún yín pé kẹ́ máa wọ́ọ̀ṣì o, ní pé animal and woman skin ní wèrè Buhari. Ṣé kò wá padà wá ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn pé animal and woman skin ni? Àbí ó ti gbà yín pé Fela fi kọrin. Oh, sure. Thank you so my brother. I don't want to waste your time, man. Thank you, man. Thank you.
I wish we had enough time to continue, but again.
Yeah, I wanted to add more, but let me leave it that way.
You should always call early, Larry. Yeah, don't always be the Egun all the time. Okay, so always call early. Right. Join us early. And
all right,
stay safe. And my regards to you. Have a good one, sir.
All right, same man.
Larry. Now, that's how we're going to draw the curtains tonight. Okay, thank you so much to every one of you who turned up. I am kind of becoming scarce a little bit because I hope, I will be here some other time again and I can share the evening with you again. So thank you for sharing your evening with me tonight. If you're just joining us, you can take a time as and watch it from the beginning again. It's quite interesting, especially the part where the United Nations on Human Rights abuses and then illegal detention, arbitrary detention, demanded for an immediate, unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with compensation as well, including the Nigerian system to at least take a look at the demand of the Biafrans. Nnamdi Kanu is not just going to come out. It's going to come out with something that's going to be like a torch that will take you to Biafra. Stick around. Don't break up. Don't tear yourselves apart, okay? Stay as united as you have always been. The Biafrans, congratulations to you. The fact that Nigeria is spending hundreds of millions of dollars to get you buried. But guess what? The more they try to bury you, you are just germinating like the mustard seed. That even if you throw it in the midst of the rock, it will still germinate. Stay steadfast, stay faithful. I believe something good is on the horizon. To us, the Yorubas, of course, a lot of people are walking behind the scene. I have seen massive, massive support for the Yoruba nation abroad and the coordination of same. So these resources, when it is judiciously used, right? The Biafrans, possibly when you exit, you are likely going to be seeing us behind you too. But before then, we need ourselves, like everyone have said on Mayegun's Diary Political, a platform where you feel comfortable enough to listen to a Yoruba man, and the Yoruba man listen to an Igbo man listen to another person from every other part of Nigeria, where we are beginning to see that even if I am not an Igbo man, if somebody is killed in Igbo land, right, I have every sense of responsibility to feel that shot. And sometimes if you are to put yourself in that picture, you are never, ever going to find an excuse for killing innocent people just because they want to keep a contraption together. So then, on the other hand, it is also a saying that an injustice to one should be an injustice to all. Injustice anywhere should be an injustice everywhere, right? So before you become the victim, you might as well speak up for those who have been the victims. Because if you would want people to speak up for you, that on Mayegun's Diary Political is our own achievement. We've done it so well. And I've told my friends here that, we will build something that will eventually have something that can help springboard us or jump us into that our own ever determined and desired united Yoruba land. Yoruba unity is not just a word anymore. It is going to be an action, an act that all of us would have to play our role in this regard. You can't do it if you have the animosity that Nigeria buried in you, the one they buried in many of us. Hate this person for no reason other than from where they come from. Hate killed that person for no reason, simply because of the religion they confess to. All of these things are now creeping their ways into Yoruba land. And I'm worried. I am worried for the life, for the type of Yoruba land my children will live in. And I'm not just going to just sit back and watch. I call on you too. Pay attention. Pay attention to where these rogues are taking us. It is not a good place. Yoruba land will become unsafe. Not from these Fulani terrorists that I believe we can handle, especially if we become, in a way, independent enough to face our own adversaries and enemies, right? But the other things that they are building or breeding in Yoruba land is that religious intolerance. Extremists will creep in. And before you know it, it's going to happen to us so fast. That can be our doom. So if there's anything done or damages done to us by Nigeria that you haven't really paid attention to much, the generational poverty, the deliberate underdevelopment and all of that. You see this inbreed and this indoctrination in Yoruba land, religious intolerance, extremism. They are coming and they're going to use them a lot in their elections, right? And guess what? It's going to get worse if you and I continue to play or feign ignorance. I won't. I am more concerned about that than even the Fulani terrorists that are currently, are ghosting in our forest. You should be worried too. The criminals are not taking us anywhere good, but a place of total ruins, generational destruction, something that you and I will never forgive ourselves if it comes to pass. So sorry if I spoke too long there. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's just a clarion call, a call to action that Nigeria is not helping us. It's doing a lot of damages to us, all for political gains of some individuals, right? If you continue to play along according to their book or playbook, right, we will all be gone, dead in no time. But before that happens, sometimes we would never have to, we wouldn't have to die on our knees. We'll die fighting for our lives. So thank you very much for your time. Once again, like the video, like the broadcast if you'd like to. And I'm going to see you some other time on this same platform. So good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹ̀rùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.